new, right? Okay, so let's get the meeting started. And we don't have any visitors. As far as I know, we have no guests this time. And because Noreen is away, she told me that she had a play that she was going to. And I know that Sandra and Tom are coming back from their cruise. So it is just the four of us.
Yep.
So do we, I don't have access to your budget, John, but I'm glad you're here. So you were obviously safe.
Do we need to approve the meeting minutes
Oh, the minutes from the last one, yes.
from November?
Yeah. Has everybody had a chance to read them? That was a long time ago.
Yeah. I haven't, but I will either abstain or vote yes, because I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure they're fine. Absolutely. Okay. I'm going to entertain a motion to accept the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. That's passed. Okay. Treasurer's report.
Well, the money remaining from the for the budget for the year we're in, that is the year that will end on June 30th.
Right.
We have $749.80 left in the regular account.
Mm-hmm.
And because we got the donation from the Quiet Corner Garden Club, we have $7,370.85 in the Friends account.
Excellent.
I went and looked to see how much we spent in the first part of the year last year.
Mm-hmm.
And unless Better View Landscaping increases their fees, we should finish this fiscal year within the budget.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, I have not heard from them because I have not had any contract, but I will be contacting them. The one that we have heard from is Bartlett. And I have not gone back to the first selectman to see if they have any alternative. You know, that was one of my questions that I left with them, was do they have a cheaper person who could do the servicing? I need to get back to Chandler and say, okay, what are your answers to some of these questions? I tried calling the town hall today. Nobody was answering. So I don't know if it was closed today because of the roads. But I couldn't
see that. You should send an email. I didn't get to see one.
Well, I called the treasurer, the first selectman, Crystal. I called everybody and couldn't get through to anybody. So I don't know if they were all having a huge party somewhere or what was going on, but I really wanted to try and find out if we've lost $1,000 from our budget.
We've not. I went and looked to the town website just a few minutes ago, and the proposed fiscal 27, that is 26 to 27 budget, has the Arboretum in there for $3,000.
Okay. So the recommendation to take 1,000 away?
I don't know. Somebody might have made that recommendation, but it didn't
happen.
Through.
Okay.
Selectman Kate did. And that was in the minutes from the last selectmen's meeting.
Well, this document that I'm looking at, let me see, there must be, this was approved by the Board of Selectmen on February 25th, and the budget is $3,000.
Let's not say anything.
Okay. Well,
you said it was February 25th?
Yes.
Okay. I actually have to pay attention now because I'm taking minutes, like more better than I normally do.
I'm sure you always pay attention.
Yeah.
No, but what I did was I went to, actually it's on the homepage of the town's website, and there's a Board of Finance thing, and I clicked on that, and then there were some attachments, and one of those was the proposed budget and the proposed fiscal 27 budget, which is 26-27. And on page 27 of 29, there is a row in amongst all the oddball boards and commissions for the Arboretum Committee.
Okay.
And it says $3,000.
Okay. Well, that's what we got last year, isn't it?
Yes, that's what we've had for the last several years.
Several years.
And I said this, and as I mentioned, this document was approved by the Board of Selectmen on February 25th. Now have they had another meeting since then? I don't think so.
No, that's only been a week.
Right.
Yeah, no, that must have been that last meeting. So that suggestion of Kate's part apparently was not acted upon.
Maybe finance said no.
Yep, maybe. Okay, well, that's good news as far as we're concerned. I liked Chandler's offer of rock from his quarry. And he commented that at that meeting that he had built his own stone wall, right? Do you think he would come in and build the stone wall that we want? Has anybody seen his stone wall? Is he an efficient stone wall builder?
Well, I don't know where he built it because he lives. He's one of the two people that live on Quarry Road.
Okay, where is Quarry Road? I don't even know where that is.
I think it's off of New Sweden
Oh, okay.
over towards Pomfret Putnam area, and it's a dirt road with a lot of wetlands on it, and the Morgans are the other people that live on that road.
Okay. So off New Sweden. Okay.
I think I may be telling you a lie.
No way, John. You couldn't do that.
Well, I've been known to say things with great certainty that may or may not be true.
Okay.
Yes, if you, in New Sweden, one of the New Sweden roads, Quarry Road hits it.
Okay.
There's a place where New Sweden Road takes a right angle, and if you went straight across the right angle, you're on Quarry Road.
Okay. Okay. I wonder if it's plowed.
Well, I'm sure it's plowed because there are two people who live on it.
Yeah.
But the U.S. mail won't deliver on it because there's only two people, and it's a dirt road.
Okay. Well, you know a lot.
Well, I know all that because of the Board of Assessment appeal. We had an appeal one year when the Morgans bought a piece of property that had been in the PA 490 program.
Uh-huh.
And when ownership changes, you drop out of that program. So the land then gets reassessed at residential property.
Oh,
Of course,
wow.
their tax bill went up. Well, the assessor at the time sent a notice, but she sent it to the property address, so it never got there.
Aha.
And they finally got the notice, but too late to file an appeal and so on. But at any rate, that's how I happened to. And the town recently sold some land on Quarry Road that the town owned to one of the Neelys, Kim
Mhm.
Neely.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Getting all this background information is good. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have enough money for the budget, which is good. We still are not sure what to do about this Bartlett bill and the Bartlett, their whole contract. I think I'm going to have to go back and ask Chandler about that because this work needs to be done to protect the trees. But that's a huge chunk. And so maybe some of it's going to have to come out of our other fund since it is protecting the trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I wonder if it's worth going back to Bartlett and asking them to sharpen their pencil.
Okay. It's always worth a try.
Because that seems to me to be a significant increase in over what they have charged us in the past for very similar services.
Right. Yeah, I will be happy to do that. So I will put that on my list of things to do.
Philippa, when you go back to the select board, can you reiterate that we're concerned about the risk and I feel like if we should have a risk assessment, then we should. And they should be nervous too. I mean, they're going to get sued. We're not going to get sued.
Right.
They didn't seem to perk their ears up at that at all. So I wonder if it bears reiteration.
I think you're absolutely right, Kristen. It was Chandler who initially, a year or year and a half ago, said, if there is any risk, or any danger risk, the town would step up and take care of the trees. So
That sounds good.
he said that to me because I was at a selectmen's meeting, and I went up to talk to him about my concerns about the Arboretum and the budget, and he made that comment. And Karen said, "Oh, well, maybe we should close the Arboretum if there's any danger or risk." And I said, "I don't think we need to close it, but we just need to make sure that any trees that are dying or falling are taken care of." But I think it's worth going back and reiterating, when the snow is gone, I really want him to come down and take a look at the place, because you can see which trees are a risk. You don't even have to have the official risk assessment. Just us eyeballing it can do it. But I would like a proper risk assessment. I think we definitely need to have that, just for the town's sake, because you're right. They're the ones that are going to get sued.
But you make a very good point. A simple walkthrough would show anybody, you don't have to be an arborist, the bad things that are hanging over the walkways.
Right. Yeah. However, we may not have any time without snow. We might go straight into winter. We might go straight into winter. Oh. There is certainly no way of walking the Arboretum right now. And there's nothing we can do in the Arboretum right now either. It's just, a list of to-do work is makes no sense right now. I think that even the witch hazel is probably not in bloom yet, because it blooms later than mine, and mine is sort of desperately creeping into bloom right now. And the one at the Arboretum is a slower one to come in. But there's nothing else, I think, to look at. I don't have the agenda in front of me because I'm on my cell phone, which has the agenda on the cell phone. But I think the next thing is talking about the meeting and the list of questions and things that we had with the first selectman. I want to thank.
It's review of selectman meeting, and then the next thing is review of work days and walks.
Right. But thank you all for coming to that selectman's meeting. I really appreciated your support there. And I was a little upset, Kristen, after you said that they cut the budget by 1,000, but I'm glad they haven't. It was like a real slap in the face that after we'd presented all the things that we needed.
Yeah, it slapped me in the face. It's ambiguous because I looked at the date of the minutes that said that, and that was the 25th. So same day, but who knows whether it predates or postdates the
right.
budget that John's looking at.
Anything that I missed on that list of questions that people in retrospect thought about and said, "Oh, Philippa should have said this or should have said that"?
No, I think it was comprehensive, and I don't think they had the tolerance for more time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so I think I just need to follow up with them and say, okay, we gave you these questions, and you've had all those beautiful visual materials that Tom prepared that I left with them, with lists of flowers and plants and trees and the map, and hopefully by now they will have had a chance to look at it.
I doubt it, but it was impressive. It showed that there's serious work going on.
Yeah. The pile of cardboard in my garage shows that there's serious work going on. It's all waiting to be put down somewhere.
The one thing that didn't get said, and I think they probably perceived it, is that was pro bono work by a professional landscape designer.
Right. And I should let them know that. Because we have been so lucky with the work that he's done.
Yeah. I think it was implied.
Yeah, I think if you look at the quality of the work, it certainly was not done by someone like me. It was definitely quality work. As far as work days go, you know, I don't know. You have to wait for the weather to clear up.
I have the Academy work day, if we want to just put it out there.
Sure.
I mean, hold on. Now I say that, but I have to pull up my school stuff.
Okay.
Let me look real quick. It is Thursday, May 21st.
At 2:33?
Yep.
Okay, I will not be there. I leave on the 20th to go to Owen's graduation.
Woohoo!
Yes, I hope. Um,
So that's May 21st, you said?
Yep.
May the 21st. So if you guys can all be there and help Sarah, that would be terrific. And we will have met before then to list a list of the things that need to be done
Yep.
in our April meeting and our May meeting, both of those two meetings. Okay.
Do we have any other? The next thing on the agenda is other business. We can't really do walks until we hear from Last Green Valley. I'm assuming, does Last Green Valley do spring walks?
It doesn't, they don't call it spring walks, but they do them. And there's
Okay.
also History Day is coming up. And I had
That-
told
Is that the one John mentioned?
John, did
John,
you
you,
mention?
you proposed a
Yeah,
tour,
no, mine was,
250.
I think it was July 25th. And that's the day of the Quiet Corner Garden Club's garden tour.
Okay.
Right.
And they wondered if we would be willing to offer tours of the Arboretum that day. And I think they may have talked with Jay about having the Center for Woodstock History open that day as well. I don't know.
Okay, I'm more than happy to lead some, a tour or one or two tours, and anybody else wants to join me. July the 25th, I should be here.
I will not be here. Hopefully we'll be in Europe. If there is,
Oh, very nice. Not in the Middle East.
no, my Middle East days are over right now.
Good.
Yes, I wish mine were.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a day that sort of, it was a history day.
Oh, wait, I have that in the minutes. Hold on. Look at me. Look at me go. Like I read it today. I
Oh.
did pull it up.
You are a hot ticket.
It is. The History Day is May 17th. No, that was last History Day. This was last year. Sorry, I'm in the
Okay.
old minutes. It's got to be somewhere around there. Let me pull up November. Hold on. Let's see. There's nothing in November. I don't know where it is.
Okay.
I give up. Oh, wait. Funding. No, there's no, I don't have a date. It's
Okay.
someone who knows.
Okay, well, I can find out, but it's going to be sometime in May.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in May. Okay, and I don't know if I'll be there, but maybe Sandra would lead a walk, or John, you could lead a walk, perhaps.
Yes. Is it a weekend?
I'm not sure. I would think so. It's supposed to be, the day when everybody in Woodstock celebrates the history of Woodstock.
Ah, yes. No, I could probably do that in May.
Okay, terrific. Yeah, I'm leave on the 20th, and I don't get back until June the 5th, so I'll be gone for a chunk of time there. Okay. Any other business that anybody can think of?
I
Yes.
remember that Noreen had mentioned that someone from the garden club, Jennifer Latticy, was willing to take over one of the gardens we've been complaining about.
Right.
And I know her in a very peripheral way. Would it be something? What if I invited her to enter the next Zoom meeting as a guest?
That-
Is that?
That would be just fine.
She's
I've been
recently retired, and I know she's a very good gardener. So I
okay.
think if she's interested, she'd be an asset.
That would be fantastic. I believe that she was going to take over the was it the Iris? It's one of the gardens she was
Yeah.
going to take over. And I was going to take her down there for a walk, but we haven't been able to yet. But yes, have her join the meeting. That would be terrific, Kristen.
Or would an invitation, if you already have her in contact, would an invitation for you be more?
Well,
meaningful?
I have not talked with her. I just
Okay,
had her
I'll
name.
talk with her.
That would be great if you know her.
Okay.
What
And
is her
that's-
name? I'm sorry.
Jennifer Lattice, Lattice, I think.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's one more thing that just popped into my head.
Yeah.
Somebody from the garden club approached me. They would like to put one of the dogwood trees in the upper part of the garden. You know, if you go down the grassy place where the water goes, there's a pink dogwood right there that the garden club arranged to get put there in memory of Mary Sinet, who was one of the founders of the garden club.
Right.
And so they would like to have a little sign or plaque there saying that. They talked to somebody somewhere who said, "Oh no, we don't do signs." But that doesn't seem right.
No, that was sort of the policy when I first came onto the committee, of several people on the committee already. But we have in memory signs. I think the concern was that they didn't want it to become nothing but a memorial garden.
Yep.
But we do have already signs of recognizing important people who were important to the Arboretum. So I think to have a sign for Mary's name would be very appropriate. That's my thought. How do other people feel?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay.
I think it was Mary Ann Johnson who asked me that question, so I will get back with her.
Yeah.
But maybe the Arboretum could approve the design. I mean, we don't want one 3x5, obviously.
Yeah.
So maybe if there's future ones, they can all kind of be consistent.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, that they should go and take a look at the sign that we have there right now, right by the tree, just almost by the pink one. And their sign should match that sign.
On the other hand, the one that's over by the rain garden is pretty darn big. So if there's already a small one that they can look at, that's great.
Yeah, there's one by the tree that's above where the pink dogwood is.
Okay.
There's a small sign there. And I think that would be an appropriate size sign. The rain garden sign is sort of different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't have too many of those, or it does begin to look like a
Memorial.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Okay. Any other thoughts? Nope. We are, I think, done. I
When's the
entertain.
next meeting?
Oh,
April 1st.
Oh, okay.
It really is April. I know, because it's the Human Rights Conference as well. That's the first. We meet the first Wednesday, right?
right.
Yeah, that's the first Wednesday of the month.
Okay. I'll just make sure when I issue an invitation, it's correct.
And we're not giving her an April Fool's Day, right?
April Fools, you're invited to come weed for the.
Right. Okay, thank you all very much. And I'm going to try and fix my laptop right now.
All right.
Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned. Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good
Good night.
night.